Minutes come out in 45.
Yeah.
So you're back on Motive.
Yeah,
Well,
I
guess
am.
we'll have this conversation. If you're streaming.
Are you guys able to hear us? I think we're live. Are we?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
We are.
I see your screen.
That's nice.
Minutes come out. Look, you even have the Jingle Bell icon.
I do.
That's sick.
Yeah. Welcome everybody. This is
I am.
the 15th episode, season 1st, 4460 Giga Offer, and today we have our good friend Leo with us. How are you, Leo?
What's up, Jingle? I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good too. We have like 70 people in the room today. Like, people want to see Orderflow gang here.
Oh, so you're back on MotiveWave, huh?
I am back on MotiveWave.
What happened?
I tried Sierra. I just wanted to try it, see how the platform is, to just see if there's anything, I could use which I don't have on MotiveWave, just to learn the platform and just to try out. I tried it. It was good. I could do it was pretty similar, but it didn't did add anything extra. So I was like, okay. And plus, I don't have to pay anything for MotiveWave, like a monthly fee versus Sierra.
Right.
They're both good. I do like, however, I can trade multiple accounts on MotiveWave without having to run multiple instances.
Yeah.
So that was kind of.
Then you could trade like options and stock in the same platform.
Yeah, I can connect interactive brokers in the same one. I don't do that right now, but even like two different connections. Like, if I have my own my own money account with a broker and one of these prop accounts, online things, I can just switch within a click.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you have any trades on right now?
I only have a runner left from I'm long NQ 1403/4.
Nice.
It was just a small scalp that I'm just leaving one lot to go. Someone said they can't hear me. Turn up the mic. Okay, let me figure out what's up.
I think maybe I have to change it. I apologize for any technical difficulty. This is the first time we are trying to do this for you, so if audio is not that good, so we're just working on it. Okay, Leo, try speaking now. If volume
test. Hello. See if that's better.
It should be good now. That's okay. Okay, good.
Okay. You just have to listen to me loudly on your side.
Yes. The worst part is I don't want to turn the volume too much up, so people who are wearing headphones can be like, oh my god, this motherfucker hurt me. Alt F4. I'm already getting screwed by the markets, and here's fucking Leo shouting in my ears. Just because Jingle Bell didn't know how to set a volume. Oh god. I'm so happy I closed my last shot at 408. I had that dirty feeling I'm gonna get trapped. This is not Sierra, this is MotiveWave Phantom. We have Flurry V. How are you, Flurry?
Flurry's probably still short.
Yeah, he is. It does look like I'm bearish, and if it's below 457, I think.
Who's Mr. Meadowcur? Mr. Meadowcur. Is that not Hank? Actually, Hank?
Is Hank in the room?
So, do you only have 10 levels showing up on purpose on your NQ DOM, or
Yeah, I don't even know.
is that just your data feed?
Uh,
You don't know?
15. Yeah, I have 15th just showing.
I gotcha.
Yeah. NQ, I do have my level 2 on the chart. Like if I want to see somebody who's a big offer somewhere.
Okay,
Big
I
offer
gotcha.
a bit, yeah. Dom, I don't really use that much now. And yes, still short. Okay, let's join Team Flurry.
Flurry is a master bear. He's we could be just trend day up, and Flurry will figure out how to get a short in.
Yeah, I mean 319. I'm looking for 250 here, Flurry.
250 and NQ. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm looking for is like retrace all this bullshit that started on after like the troops news or something came out when the
Right.
London session opened. So this close right here is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. The European ramp.
Yeah, that was weird. So they didn't film. I had like a short order at 44.21. They didn't like put it in until the night. And when I'm like, I get my notification that I get filled. I'm like, what the fuck? And my stop just went off like 28, 70, 25. And I'm like, what did this just happen? I missed my short in the RTH session by like 5 ticks. And then they give a fill and they just like bazooka me. And it's so weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So do you trade much during Globex?
I do, depending upon if the session is kind of setting up that way. So if it's like volatile, I may get interested, and market probably lures me in and fucks me like it did last time. That was the fastest 7 point I lost on ES. It's like the Russian tanks are fucking withdrawing. Yeah, they just like went all over me, assholes. All the Russian army, like that's weird. I'm kind of bearish until it takes it's below 460.
460, huh?
Yeah, it's yesterday's balance right there. If you look at,
right.
I had it marked before yesterday's open as well. Yesterday open was actually kind of this wick where the soul rejected, but I look at a 2-hour chart too. So that's where all the bodies of those candles closed.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, if this rejects here, I think it's the Fed minutes. Like I don't know. I just like put on. I always do this. Like in the last 2 or 3 episodes, I try. Like I'm not gonna force trades on stream.
Right.
And then I eventually like it's the first thing I do. I just like have to put something on. And then it's like, okay, it's like 1 micro, and then you're like, Fed minutes coming up, bitch. Like if this ramps 200 points, that's $400 like in 10 minutes. You trade all day, make $1,000, and then you put on 1 micro, and like you lost 50% of that, 40%. I'll put on Jingle stairs Dom 20 hours a day probably. I do less at the Dom now. I'm just like put on.
I was gonna say you're more trading like market structure.
Yeah,
supply and demand, support resistance stuff.
Yeah, just charts. Using bigger charts to find zones, and then using footprints, and looking at volume taper, and then trading that way. Like my execution is pretty bad for kind of my knowledge about levels and stuff nowadays. Like I start seeing the market better now. This year has been good to me in terms of that, but it's just like, you know what, I had this execution, I'm not holding these trades. Now yesterday I did actually short almost the top in the NQ. It was 665, and
really?
And from the minute I pressed it, I was like, you know what, motherfucker, don't close this for like 10, 20, 30, 40 points. And the next thing I do is I close it like on the retest of the high 615, and I'm like, fuck, I did that already. And And then when it like tested again, I added on the micros. I was like, okay, maybe I trade a little bit smaller and catch the bigger move. That's what happened today, this morning. So I was like, okay, I'm finally done. So it's like the market never, it teaches you to do one thing for like 2 or 3 times, and then it won't do that again. Like that ramp we had last night, it was like same thing like with the Russia thing. They did it like like last night, right? So I was like, okay, they're not really going to do it. And I have like kind of 700 as my last line in the sand. So I was like, okay, fuck it, just click it. So it's weird.
You short?
Yeah, I am short just one micro.
Okay.
I shorted like 424.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
You gonna hold through FOMC?
Yeah, let's just keep it. Like let's see. Just for the stream, like how that happens. It's gonna be like couple 100 points either way. But I'm gonna put my stop in, which is probably going to be taken out before any move happens.
Right.
So I'm gonna wing it.
Flurry said I had to fade you, so I guess I'll just stay in this long I have.
Oh god, like that's funny. Leo's long, I'm short. I still remember the first stream that we did. I think it was Jay and you on the stream. It was like 45-20. I did my short and everybody's telling me like everybody else was long, and I fucking reversed and I got whacked. I was like, fuck it. You know what? In the beginning you think like people know shit, and then once you finally realize like nobody knows jack shit, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this my own way.
Yeah. Yep. Ride or die jingle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I still do sometimes sloppy stuff. Like I'm like I would get in, I would get focused, I have my plan and everything. It'll be just like one trade that I'll do, and I wouldn't use a stop. And I because we trade right on the edge. So if it's a liquidation, it's a liquidation. Like before you get a chance, you're getting like 40 points offside on the N cube before you can think what to do next. So
40 points? Holy shit.
Yeah, 30-40 points. It like moves so fast. Like when levels go right in the morning, that was crazy. When like 450 or something like that went balance, like it was like 390 in like minutes, 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I'm working on right now, not to get fucked that way. like freestyle like trading is one way.
Stops.
You use what, a 10 and 12?
Like 10, 12 to 15, somewhere in there.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Depends on volatility.
Yeah. And so many times it happens to me. You know what, motherfucker? If you were taking a 10-point stop there, you would have just entered it another 10 points higher. Trade's going nowhere. And yeah, but I still choose to do shit sometimes.
Yeah. Pablo, where's the donation button? It's funny, he's begging you to come on a show Friday, and then he's making fun of you saying, where's the donation button?
Oh,
donate
God.
to Jingle.
Oh god. But we're probably launching Patreon soon. Like if I get whacked today on this micro, I'm gonna make a Patreon page today. That's for sure.
Make a what?
A Patreon.
Oh. We'll buy you a coffee.
For donations, yeah, behind the scenes. It'll have memes of some porn stars with my face on it, how I got fucked on the FOMC. Oh god.
I stopped trading like during the minutes release.
You know
I
what?
just realized,
let's raise the stakes. Let's add one more.
Jingles.
Here we go. I'm gonna get fucked grand style today. So we take, whenever I have like $50 profit, I'm gonna take it out, but I'm not gonna take any loss. As we eat like a ant and shit like an elephant, right?
Yeah. Watching your at bid at ask column. I was messing around with this on Motive.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
One thing I can't change on the MotiveWave. You see these colors on the columns, like these have like alternate bullshit, like not a plain color. I couldn't get it to change that way. I don't know why they do
Well,
it this way.
in the new update, you can.
Okay, the new update. Yeah, I have an old one.
So in the new update, you can change the color of basically every column and the text.
Okay.
Jingle's in profit now.
Yeah, a couple bucks.
Can you change your P&L in MotiveWave to just show points and not dollars?
No, I don't think so.
Kind of dumb.
I was looking for a
You
way
can.
to show like profit if I could, like, but then it'll be a profit for the entire day. It won't be for the stream. So
Right.
I'll see what we'll do.
Larry says you should sell NFTs.
Maybe, depends how what kind of shit I end up doing over the course of the stream. You know, I do. There might be like some pretty cool NFTs that might come out. He is short. I am short. Yes.
In the DOM settings, you can check the stripe rows option to get rid of the alternating colors.
Yeah.
Right.
I still think they're gonna take the stops at the open of the week. I think it was 44110. What's the weekly open on the ES?
Damn.
What's
I've never tracked a weekly open. That's new.
Yeah, I do my most my shit is like scaling out to bigger time frames and then narrowing it down to small shit. But like I'm just like working on to somehow look at the smaller time frame my charts and then take profit as per the bigger chart and not like taking pennies, you know, missing the entire chunk of the move.
Right.
So it's been weird. Like when I try to hold for the big move, I get fucked. When I take like small profits, I keep like racking them up, but then I would end up doing something stupid. But I've worked on to avoid that kind of stuff now. But like in the beginning, I would say 6 months, that was the shit that happened to me all the time.
Right.
Like I would just like keep scalping, and then one bad move without a stop, maybe over leveraged. I think always over leverage. So now it's like, okay, like I can spot the levels and the structure and I can find good entries, but like what can I do next to hold the move for the actual fucking meat of it and not for, 5 points, 10 points, something like that.
Yeah. I think it's a challenge because it's like, I think you have to define like the way you want to trade needs to match your personality and the way that you optimally work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like for a lot of people, scalping 5-6 points at a time is much less stressful than trying to catch.
Oh yeah. Especially on
catch.
Yeah.
But just trading like, looking for the 30-50 point moves.
That's just training because so much move would happen. Like you'll have like 10 times, like 5 times the market move, like within a 15. Like yesterday, right? Yesterday was a perfect example. If somebody was playing for the break yesterday, they probably got so much frustrated, right? 44. We had like a 20-point range on the spoos. Did nothing.
Yeah.
And like if you could spot that and trade that, then you probably could have made like 50 points on ES. Like 2 times 40 to 60 back and forth. So it's just weird. Like, yeah, it's a work, right? That's why it's the market. Nothing is free. Nothing is like, just take this. They haven't still filled the gap, right? Or have they? 22, No, they haven't. They have like 2 points, almost 2 points, 11 ticks of gap still remaining. But we do have a fucking excess kind of on the low, right? So
NQ's weak. The low is weak on NQ.
Yeah, on the NQ it's weak, but on the ES it looks fine. Like, if I'm looking,
Rainen.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is Rainen saying? Your instant short ES? Madison Square Garden? Or Madian Square in Kiev? Boy. Is that happening, Rainen? Is it easier to catch 10 points times 3 or 30 points times 1? I would say it's easier to catch 10 3 times versus 1 30 point. What would you say, Jingle?
On the NQ, yeah, I mean both obviously. Like, it's tricky, man. I can't say really, but like the type of trader I think I am, I would say 10 points into 3 is what I can do, like with less stress. But like the more times you're trying to guess the direction, right? You think like that's 3 times you have tried to predict the market's direction, right? Versus the one time you did it. So I think it comes down to your risk reward. Like if you're trying to catch 10 points, right, and risking what, like 20 points, 30 points. So it kind of works against you if you get even one wrong. So I think it depends on the personality of the trader. And the risk reward. Like some people can just they like to hold position for like until they hit the proper target and use wide stops, but still have the risk reward. So it's a hard question to answer, but like the way I traded like I scalp, like just ebbs and flows, right? So 10 points is kind of, but here on the stream I'm trying to do the different shit. I'm just like put on a trade and I'm not doing anything, not even watching it. just hoping at when 1 p.m. hits, like I think as long as we are below 450, even before the minutes come out, they're gonna probably wick the lows on the NQ, even if they ramp it higher. So
right,
let's see what happens. I'll just put a stop in just in case something like mad happens on the gas.
So
safety stop.
So one thing that I adjusted as far as like trading styles go, I think I do enjoy like just taking the quick, 10, 15 point moves in NQ.
Yeah.
And then just moving on.
Yeah.
But I struggled a ton with over trading.
Yeah.
And so what I did to kind of get over that is just like leave a runner on so that I didn't have to, feel like I needed to be in a trade or something.
Yeah.
That's helped me a ton.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have the balls to like hold for a multi-day trade.
Oh yeah, but kind of trend is the basis of all profits, right? Like if you hold longer on the right trend, that's how you really make the money. So I'm also trying to do the same thing. Like, I mean, you know what? I'm thinking too much about putting a position on, like if I'm using the E-mini, right? And then I'm like, okay, I don't want to hold the position and sleep with it because I don't know like where to put the stop, but I'm like, okay, confident on the trade, but I don't want to get stopped out before the move happens. So I don't want to put a very wide stop. So I will just like now what I'm trying to do is just put a very small position on, just like 2 or 3 micros, and just forget about it. Put a loose safety stop where you think like that this motherfucker is not going to get. So do it that way. So that's what I did last night. I was like, okay, you know what? This is going to be a big move. I can't hold the full E-mini here because, NASDAQ is fucking ridiculous when it gets moving. So, and all night I was watching it. Like I woke up, I woke up in the middle of the morning. I was talking to Fader before I put on the trade, and he's like, okay, that trade looks fine. But he did. I don't think he took the trade. I did. But I'm like watching it, and it's like fucking stalling at 44.50, and near the close from yesterday on the NQ. So I'm really like fretting, like if they like just like accumulated all night and in the morning they just like fucking, took it higher, making a trend day up. So when they came in and sold on the open, I'm like, oh, fuck this, I got this. I added more and more, and I was like, okay, I'm good now. So there's plenty, like execution is kind of very personal thing. It's difficult to do. It's more you try it, more you play it, the more you kind of understand yourself, like what your strength and weakness is. Are you able to hold it through a big move? Where do you tend on giving up your trade? That kind of stuff. So once you know that, it's just about practice then. So like I had a thesis when 44, like yesterday's balance low on the ES broke. I was like, okay, I think they're going to test, they're going to take the stops of the week's open and maybe even test the 4400 level. So I was like, okay, I am in this trade. I'm probably wrong if it recovers above, 4444 and 460 on the NASDAQ. But if it doesn't happen, I'm going to try my best to just hold it. So I would sometimes just still like, even like I would talk to myself to do it, but I would just snatch my profit when I get it, a decent one. Let's say I'm up like $600-700 on the trade. I'm up $1,000. I'm up $2,000. I'm like, okay, I just can't take it. So it's a difficult thing. Like it's hard to be a pig. It takes real courage to hold a position. So It's not talked about that much. Like you're like, okay, you think, because just trading, like all the time we think that we have to always click the buttons, but the money is made when you get a direction right and the market's telling you, hey motherfucker, you're right, you want to stay in this. And I'm like, oh, I'm panicking and stuff like that. So I'm just like changing my trading to a way where I'm using the bigger time frames more. I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. Like look at the 4 candles on 2-hour candles on NQ and ES. They look like shit. So I'm fine. So I have my levels to protect me. So all I have to do is not just like completely fuck it up if there's a news event or something like that, and otherwise just try to get to the target. So when I started, I have that 250 kind of target on it. I know I'm gonna kind of try to take on every bounce as they happen. So even on the NQ, like once they break the lows, if they do so, we do have yesterday's value area high near 340 to 350. So that's going to produce some kind of bounce, like unless there is a total collapse with the Fed minutes. So it's really hard to practice not to take that low, because when the move back happens, when the bounce comes, you won't re-enter it. I wouldn't re-enter the trade. Like today, when it broke 400, I closed my trade, and then I did get back in when it was in the 450s. So that was fine. But sometimes what would happen is I would just miss that bounce completely. And then when it starts moving, nobody wants to short the whole. I just hate chasing the train either way. It's going up or down. I would not take that trade. If I missed it, I missed it. It's just personality. It doesn't just suit me. I can't. Whenever I ever tried to, chase the move for the highs, like I've always got wrecked. It's something like, I don't know, I have to work on. It's like, are you kind of a passive trader? Are you kind of a momentum trader? That kind of things, even that we can't box ourselves as like kind of one kind of trader, but like we can definitely work towards that when we see that kind of a news event. For example, that Russian news, when the night like just ramped, right? It took out the weekly high. Just like, don't think too much. Just like put in. And from my execution side, I've been like trying different things to, manage my risk. So I would do something as simple as using a Keltner channel with an ATR, something like that, and just getting in the trade and putting the stop where the opposite side of the band of that thing would be. I mean, you can use anything. You can use Bollinger Bands or something like that. But it's more like, just execute kind of your triggers for execution. So that's kind of what I'm working on more right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, I would keep thinking, like, do I want in? And when I finally made my decision, it's usually too late. That's what I've learned. How about you, Leo? What do you do usually? Like, do you are you more of a breakout trader? Are you more of a mean reverse trader? Like, how would you define your trading style as? Mainly like main trades that you take?
I would say like a big part of my trading is mean reversion.
Okay.
When it's appropriate. So like on balance days, just kind of like trading back to the middle and then leaving a runner on, from both sides or whatever. But then also like I have a strategy for like reversal setups to where you have a low, like we make an intraday low, and the retest of that low would be a big trade for me. Or like that would be like a continuation trade. So like we make a reversal, and then we pull back to like test that reversal.
Yeah.
That would be one of my main trade setups.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of both. Kind of trading from.
But you're not the one who's chasing it. You're allowing the market to change structure for you, and you join in when it allows you the opportunity to join back in the direction of the trend or the break, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So like more or less, I'm like, I want to see the bigger whales, show their hand first, and then just the pullback.
Yeah.
But then on balance days, where it's just kind of obvious, the right trade is just kind of fade back to the middle.
Yeah.
Then I'll take those trades pretty religiously, or just like in balance areas too, because like if you have a P-shaped profile on a day, and you miss that first move, well, you're gonna end up with like for NQ, you're probably gonna end up with like a 30 or 40 point balance area where you can just kind of scalp the up and down rotations of that balance area at the top of the profile.
That makes sense.
"14 minutes before Daddy Powell speaks." What do you think about where the markets are at right now, like from a structure standpoint?
This is what I'm looking at in terms of structure from that last swing high to the low that we had this week. So we tested the 50% and we kind of rejected, right? Just look above, took stops, and then reversed right down. So what I want to see is this range I'm playing right now. So this kind of broke in. I want to see this area tested and see what kind of stuff happens. Is it kind of back up, or it comes down in this range below? So I'm just like looking to play these ranges in terms of how market generated information comes in, how order flow is, that kind of stuff. So I'm just like focused on this kind of trade. I'm like, okay, I got this trade right, so it's doing what it should. We are below yesterday's balance areas, right? So if it starts to accumulate here, recover back and aim back, I'm probably wrong and I'll probably be stopped out. But otherwise, I want to see this area, which happens to I think very close to the weekly open and this top of that spike that happened. So I'll make a decision here, like what happens here. Do people buy here, or there's like sellers, real selling here? But if that happens, we are probably going to take out test back this. As well, I also think like this low was made in the overnight session. They didn't test it in the RTH. That's also one of the things that think that this eventually could be taken out. Same thing with the NQ as well. That I think this weekly low is from the overnight session. So right now,
you want to see that tested?
Yeah, I think it'll be probably broken if it gets tested. Just way the structure the market is, but like we'll see. As long as we are below this balance area, bearish. Like if it recovers back again, then this probably was a fake out, and then they're gonna try and take out. Because I also on the profiles I'm looking at right now, the 8-hour charts and stuff like that. This I think the market wants to go in this area. There are like good stops here. I think this right area 46.05 to 46.20. So let's see. But like we have the Fed minutes today, and We have the March meeting, but like, we'll see what happens. But right now, like, as long as below the balance area is 450 on the NQ, 444 on the ES, just having a short on. We have Strizzy. Jingle, tell me the story about how you came to this country with nothing and lost it. Oh God, fuck you, Jay. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
You came to the country with nothing and lost it all. Jesus Christ, man. Like, that story will probably be if I'm able to do something good eventually with my trading and make a lot of money. Then I'll probably go back and how the fuck up happens. But right now it's a fucking nightmare, man. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to hear that.
Be careful, because like, can't the banks like basically shut down your account for any reason now?
Banks.
The Canadian, all the new rules they put into place.
Oh man, oh God, like Trudeau fucker, like what the fuck is he up to, man? Don't even get me started. Like, the pandemic is fucking over, man. Like, get over your mandates. Like, don't even get me started on vaccines. Like, it's been fucking 2 years that, just take off the mask mandates and the vaccine mandates, and like, let's everybody short Moderna, take it back to $20, and pandemic is over.
Well, I saw the other day that there were students from UNLV, the University of Las Vegas or whatever. They were protesting because that the campus had removed the mask mandates. They wanted them back on.
Are you fucking kidding me, man? Enough of this bullshit. I'm like everybody's doing this shit, and this thing is like still like, you're getting so many infections. Like, this shit clearly doesn't work. Yeah, I know. There's so much conflict.
Topic,
yeah. Who cares? Like, anyway, like, people, I think, eventually gonna have enough of this bullshit. Here, look at that. Look at the ramp kind of scare coming. The gap is still not filled, and we have like 5 minutes to go. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so dead if my stop's hit. I think I'm probably gonna hit.
Where's your stop?
I put like 460.
460.
It's gonna be a chunky loss. How much? Like 30 points? 30 into 4, $120. That's fine. Fuck off. I'm up on the day. I put my
to his Patreon.
Yeah, probably. Jingle uses mask to hide his PNL sometimes. Oh God. That's the probably only place I'll use a mask. Oh God.
Oh, we need to give a shout out to somebody very special. Wendy in her Milkers Trading Club.
Another bullshit that happens to me is, for example, the market's right now balancing, right? And it'll move like 5 points against me, and I'll get this urge to like add to my position. So I'll start with something like a 1 lot position, and like in like 10 minutes I have like 3 on, and I'm like, and then it really like takes off against me, and I'm dying. I'm like, what the fuck did you just do? I just like feel I have to do something. if the market is not doing something, it's so stupid, man. So I'm like trying to short every fucking pop like in my head to this 440 below that resistance we have. So
yeah,
I'm like, just sit tight. But I would like, okay, I already have my position on. What the fuck do you want more, moron? But then I'm talking to myself, okay, when the move actually happens, you asshole, don't take it off for 20 points, okay? If you're on side. So even with Twitter, like I tweet a lot of my bullshit. People think I tweet like I try to send information out. It's just like a personal sentiment check for myself, how I'm thinking, and how aggressive I'm getting. So I would like manage my position accordingly. If I'm getting like too emotional in one direction, I'll probably close the trade. Yeah, I use.
See, I always thought your tweets were just memes.
Yeah,
I never actually thought you were serious.
Yeah, they're nothing serious. Like even yesterday when I was buying, like, okay, do shots know that below 4444 above 444 4900 can come, and I was like, what the fuck am I talking about? And I was like, get out of my longs. And due to that sentiment, I was like, you know what, like people are kind of long here playing the bounce again, because yeah, I think people have got burnt a lot buying the dip, but like still in their heart they believe, that kind of ripper is going to come and they're going to miss out. So I think today is sell off again. Like nothing crazy, just like a little bit of sell off, like I don't know, 1% move, but still kind of pours water on your emotions if you were looking for 4,600, right? So
think he's gonna scare the markets that big?
how much time is left? Like 5 minutes. Oh
Yeah, I'm
god.
about to close my trade.
Here are the professional traders, and I'm thinking about adding to my shit. I was like, I think I made a tweet like a couple of weeks last FOMC. Like, if your heart is not fucking pounding like seconds before the minutes come out or the FOMC release comes out, are you even trading?
And it's just another way to get screwed.
Yeah. Is Leo TikTok? No, he's not.
I'm not TikTok. Jingle, you need to join us for poker one night.
I should.
Or I flattened.
I did actually enjoyed watching poker videos on YouTube. It looked fun. Sellers going to try and push 408. Let's see if Larry V, if I get fucked, please make a donation to my Patreon. Like I'll probably lose like $120 on the trade, so try to donate like $30 or something. 25% loss will come from Flurry. If I win, then probably don't ask anything from me. I'll probably give you a thanks. That's all you get. Come on, NQ 250. You know what? When you're kind of bearish, like, and the room goes quiet, I'm like, man, this isn't probably the best time to get promoted on streams and shit. Like, people on that day, Friday was pretty intense. It was pretty intense, like selling when sellers came in. I was like, it was like quiet on the stream. I was like, fuck. And then I reversed my trade. I'm like, okay, you know what? I have to change. And then I was kind of relaxed because I know
you were streaming on Friday during the
yes,
news or whatever.
Yes, I was trading it. I didn't. So the funny thing is, on Thursday I was trading and I did really well on that news sell-off. It was like a kind of a big swing, right? That CPI report and like that big flush. So I did really well on that day. So next day I don't put my news on, get cocky, and that shit happens to me. I got like almost smoked. Even traded. Like I had my profits on NQ on Thursday, and I almost at one point I gave 30 to 40% of those profits back trading the fucking stupid MNQs. And then I got back then I got back on the bounce and I got short and I recovered and probably ended Friday, I think, I don't know, $100 or something. I was like, yeah, it gets crazy. Like when sellers actually step in. And I've actually blown up so many accounts last year thinking about, you know what, it's selling, and it gets to the point where you think, you know what, it's too low to sell now, or fuck this. When you get that feeling, you just have to get out because it's going to take another new level. It's going to another gear. So I'm like, okay, just close the trades and try to short the retest of that value area. So right here we have this kind of zone here we have these wicks, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna close one off.
I'm glad I closed mine.
I'm closing just one. If the bastards will give me a fill.
So do you have like a news service that you run? I know a lot of traders think that news is the big driver in the market, but
I wanted to get one. I did talk to there's another trader on Twitter, I think E15. He uses something called a Financial Use Pro. That's where I saw his tweets about that. I made my account. It's a free account. It's a good platform. It's free. It's no charge. The news is fine. It's just the voice thing is kind of delayed, but I do think like it does add a lot of value when things happen, because trading is all about change, right? So news like changes this thing a lot, and And not only that you get smoked by the news, you also miss out on the big opportunity, right? So somebody who didn't sell on those news, he got smoked on the longs, and he also missed the short, right? So I do think, like, I do want to have it. I got my third monitor, okay, that I'm gonna put like more instruments on it, and I'm gonna FOMC minutes in 10 seconds. I'm gonna just shut up and watch the shenanigans.
Here we go. Watch this ramp. They pulled everything off the book. It's crazy. It's so funny when they do this.
Let's see where it goes. Finger on the flat button.
First pulling on ES.
The minutes come out. Like, is there a move? Not yet.
Algos are still reading.
Oh. Get the fuck out. Oh god, I got stopped.
Jingle stop.
Oh god.
Oh, watch him sell it here.
I'm not selling shit today. They go fuck themselves.
Damn, ES just fucking ramped. Holy shit. Going high day.
Here we go. Look at that. We got in 94. break even stop. I got one in at 94.
Nice.
Yay! Don't stop me. Should I take profit? I think I should. Just give it like 5 minutes. Who cares? It's a break even stop and a micro. Go fuck themselves. I'll go listen to the stream. Leah's probably focused right now.
Just watching it. See if there's a trade worth taking. I wish I had taken your short, actually.
Yeah, that was it was instinctive, man.
This test of open range. 30 second.
They didn't allow it to test the open on the NQ. However, it did slice through the open on the ES, and then it was like, get the fuck out of here. Okay, man, this is some trade I put on. Even if I get stopped out, I'm happy with this one.
That's good.
100.
Nice work.
That's like the fastest 100 points I've made on one micro. On FOMC minutes. I wish I would have made that error and traded the NQ instead.
It's fun when it's when it works out.
Yeah, it does. I'll tell you a funny story after this one. After this like bullshit is done with. Still didn't take out the lows.
They didn't really do that much. They had the same thing last time, kind of a delayed volatility, kind of like a delayed reaction.
But I'm glad they kind of poked the open on the ES and went down. I know NQ is kind of left, but just increase the odd of continuation on the downside, if there has to be some. But what did the minutes say?
Reducing asset purchases. Policy path, determine about economic outlook. Did they raise rates or no? Anybody know?
I'm going to be stopped out on this.
If inflation does not fall as expected, it would be appropriate for the committee to eliminate policy accommodation at a faster rate than currently anticipated.
Okay, so most participants believed a faster rate of increases in the Fed funds rate than the post 2015 period would be justified.
Concerned that inflation may become more persistent in the future. No shit.
I'm taking it off. Go fuck themselves. At least something to show for it, right?
Yep. Good discipline.
Yeah, it's lurking. I know, but
They will decide on balance sheet runoff at a later date, kicking the can down the road. Yeah, Kodachrome, I agree. Beginning to reduce this. So, likely to begin reducing the size of the balance sheet later this year.
they're still not given anything. That's why, like, they were ramping it.
They're just like, yeah, we'll deal with it later.
They're just holding all cards to their chest. Like Jamie Jude said, when you have a fucking $8 trillion position in the market, you're not gonna tell them everybody what the fuck your next move is. I think Fed is like, if I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, then nobody knows.
Yeah. Can't fight the Fed if you don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, I think bears are gonna start giving up here, the way it's just trading.
Yep. Yeah, not breaking the low twice.
Yeah, and coming back all the way back up.
Yeah.
It's not.
Not far from high day. Yes, as well.
I'll try one more time.
Let's see them build volume up here.
Give me a fill. 486. I'm trying one more time.
Dude, so many people are going to be pissed at these lows.
Yeah.
It's almost like 4 wide. All the profile traders slamming their desks right now.
I know. And the worst would be if
A, B, G, and F are basically
worst would be if they go down and take it down. Now that would be the max fuck. This has probably squeezed everybody out.
Yeah, I can clear both sides and move it.
Okay, I'm about to be done with this. This is probably going to the moon. Yeah.
You have a good entry though.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm just like wanted to like get back below that opening range low, but let's see if it gets traction.
What's your entry? 86. Okay. It's not bad. 24-hour VWAP is right there.
ES is kind of breaking down.
ES's?
No. I'm just looking at this like my small fucking stupid trend line on a tick chart that just lost at 52. So
bids are still stepping up.
520.
Any orders up higher?
Okay.
There you go.
I'm just gonna no. 86. 86 is my entry. Just gonna put a break even stop now. Don't want to get wrecked, but like it's okay if I don't get anything. It's a chop for the last 2 days. Like nothing is getting any traction. So choppy.
Honestly, like those are my best trading days.
Yeah. Like if you identify them, probably yes, but like I'm gonna get out. Not worth it.
Very short again.
I still think NQ has to take that stops on the open and test the settle. So does yes. Like market just like is mental right now. But like if I don't think the up move is totally finished. We'll see.
Is he speaking at 2:30?
No, I think it's just the minutes.
Oh, okay. Who did the TA on VIX this morning? Oh, I saw that.
TA on the VIX.
I can't remember who it was. Larry hit his 458.
Nice. I made like $20 today with that stop out on the stream.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
positive expectancy.
Yep. Just keeping everybody, intrigued with this price action. Nobody's now out of the woods. Which side do you lean, Leo? Up or
What's
down
that?
from? Which side do you lean here?
And
We are right at the pivot.
It's hard to say.
I know, it's 50-50, right?
It's like we're still below yesterday's value area.
Yeah.
Or right at it. I think lower. Choppy.
Yep. I think it's tanking.
Jingle says tanking.
Yeah, just because I closed my short, right? I think so.
Flattened? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I did. On that retest, I was like, what, I can't eat this bullshit.
Yeah.
I may take a shot at.
I think another retest of 88 could be a decent short.
I think they're gonna rip it, take everything out, 550 or something like that. If they really get above 500 again, there's been so many times they've touched it now. I think every beer panics if they get over yesterday's settle. I think 57, 44, 57. That might be a time to step in and just like hold your nuts and fade this shit. Yeah, I think it's going higher.
Jingle calls it.
Yeah, I wanted to move lower, so it's definitely going higher. Simple plan. It's just holding that
I wish I was streaming.
475. You had what?
I said I wish I was streaming too, so everyone could see me fade you.
Oh God, no. That would be some stream. I am. We both stream together, and we just like one guy just fades the other.
Yeah.
He's just exactly where your stop is. That's his entry, and my stops are his targets. So how do you trade? Nothing. Just like just fade this fucker right here.
I watched this guy stream and take the other side.
He's always closing out his good trades early, and he's always letting his losers run. Can't get fucked when the guy is mathematically fucked. Simple plan, bro. You are favorite bet. Strizzy, reveal position. Strizzy is probably having 10 lots here in whichever direction he's trading. Dual streams next week. Yeah, probably like you could think that
Dual streams.
How that would work out. I did think like if we can share screens, and we'll try it something next time we do it. That'll be fun.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, Leo's nice charts with my outdated MotiveWave would be fun.
Yeah, your DOM is a little distracting.
I don't even look at it. It's just press button, break trend line, press button. Trade like a pleb. Let the bigger quants have their systems. Long 28s. Oh, nice.
If Jim Cramer had a live stream, we could all fade.
Yeah.
He got mad about that. He said something on Twitter yesterday or today.
Yeah.
About he realized people are basically saying like he's the easiest fade ever.
I'm going to get fucked here. I just took a right here 490. Is this fucking thing going to go anywhere?
Chilling.
I shorted 491 again. Come on, man. Somebody smoke the bids. Just for me. It's going nowhere. Come on, man. Break 480 and die. Just for me and Flurry. Flurry, you still short? Jingle getting squeezed to 551. No, he's just like made a comment. I think he might have flipped. That would be funny.
Where is not long here? No way.
Am I getting squeezed? Just tell me, market. I'll take it if you want to. There's nobody smashing the bid. Come on, man. Just like one guy, come in, step in. Like people sell buttons just broke, I think.
Oh, now the U.S. State Department is a press conference. Let's see what's going on. Let me know when you get stopped out and I'll short.
I'm stopped. Oh God. Leo, are you shorting this? I got just stopped out. 512.
No.
We're both gonna get fucked here.
No, I think.
Oh no. How much I took on that trade? Motherfucker. 70 bucks. No.
Oh, shit.
Negative expectancy.
They're going for it now.
Oh God.
I'm short.
Did you?
Yep. Wish me luck.
I'm gonna join you at 555. I'm gonna just piss away like another $100, it looks like.
Trade's not working.
Come at me, motherfucker. 555. Come on, man. That was a dirty breakout, man. Above the open, it was like boom.
Yeah, I'm flat. I'm gonna take small loss there, wait for something better.
Yeah, it's kind of building volume here, right? No taper. On the S&P, it did, but I'm gonna try my like 550. If I get stopped out, so be it. Fuck off. I'll go one here. And they squeezed pretty hard, man. Like people who wanted that gap fill, they're dead. Yep. Just not giving me my fill. And when they do, they're gonna take me another 30 points higher. Okay, we have too short now. Finger on the flat button. I'm gonna die, I think. 555. Strizzy chilling with his 28 longs. Oh god. I'm getting killed.
Yeah, it's tough to.
I know. I'm just like fucking like play money. I'm playing with my profits on the day. I've taken $70 loss right now. Playing this bullshit. Let's see if we get a nice move. It should be from here. Even a fade to even like back to that open would be a very nice trade from here. Come on, somebody hit the beats. Okay. Okay, I'm taking one off because I'm stupid. We are getting close to break even. Come on. Just can't let all these fuckers do these new highs. On the footprint, like imbalances all the way till the breakout. ES 5375. That's where I see the zero on NQ. I see 508. So I'm gonna close one at 510. There's like 1,000 lots at 4471.
See him. There goes your stops.
Nah, they can't hit me. I'm like the Joker. Hit me. I want you to hit them. I want you to hit them. Come on, man. It will be so funny if they can't take out my stop and they get 510. Let's go. Don't hit my stop. Get the fuck out of here. Like, how many ticks I've survived? 1, 2, 3. 3 ticks. They're like, ah! 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 Don't do it! Oh god! Help! Help! Turn this market. Ah! That was fun, man. That was fun. Oh god. Okay, I think I'm gonna like chill the fuck out now. Enough. I'm down, including commissions, 113. That was fun.
Patreon starts today.
That was fun. That was fun.
We'll need a link for your Patreon.
Yeah, probably I would.
Watch it sell down.
Motherfucker! Oh god, like if this guy hits 510, I'm gonna be like... You know what, I'm gonna just put one last short. They're gonna be greedy fuck, I wanna do another and they're gonna fuck me. I'm back in. Dude, I am going to get screwed. Where do I put my stop? Leo, help me put a stop.
I can't help you short this. This is you're either in the right trade or you're just out.
I got killed on this one.
Oh.
Fuck this. Oh no! Leo, help! I need to work on my Patreon right now.
Yeah, you're selling into a squeeze.
I'm done, man. No way! Jesus Christ.
Squeeze them.
Okay, I'm shorting this now.
Jingle.
I am rage trading right now. Last one.
You should wait till 08 or like 620.
Just give me a minute. Let me just get stopped again. Give me 2 minutes. Go fuck yourself, NQ. Get the fuck out of my face. Look at these fucks. Look at everybody at these asshole buying this shit. Running me over. Strizzy, tell your intern to fucking start selling. Right now.
Jersey left the chat.
Oh god, I think he's buying a yacht right now.
Players adding to his longs.
Come on, don't give 615 so easy, assholes. Pull the rug. All they did is just like smoked me. How much am I down? 250. Even if I get like how much I just need to break even? 250 on a 4 is 60 points.
You need 60 points from him?
Yeah, 60 points down. Just to break even, like nothing. I'm gonna just hold this one. Or get stopped out. Now they are selling.
They're gonna come fill the cash gap.
Oh god. That's why I don't trade micros. No discipline. Rage trading. Like you can have all the levels and market information in my stream and also like execute in the way like you should not execute, so it's like the complete package, guys.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah. Basically, I should not have. Which was the worst trade I took today? What would you say, Leo? The worst trade?
The short.
I think the 550 short was
one.
bad. Yeah, that was kind of in the middle, right?
Yeah, that was a bad short.
Yeah, especially with the ES bullshit, like 71 showing that big size. This one I can still take it if it doesn't work out. Like in the middle one was kind of because we had like the settle to be tested, and the high on ES was so close. I should have not taken that trade, and it was the worst one. It cost me like $100. I didn't even use a stop. That was the worst trade, for sure. Let's see. It will be a miracle if I break even. What's my entry on this? 594. So 60, 510. Back to the open would be kind of a victory lap for Jingle Bell. Can we get to the open, Leo? What do you say?
I think so.
Yeah, it's not like with these conditions, it's not out of the question.
No.
Testing the high on the ES, yesterday's
Was
high.
that guy at 72?
Yeah, he's still there. He's still there.
1,000?
Yeah, he's now having, he has 2,000 now. So he got filled at 71. He was at 71 first, and then stops got popped.
Reloaded.
Yes, and then stops got popped, and when it came back, he loaded 72, loaded 2,000.
Nice.
So let's see, does he chase it down all the way, or does the market give him a chance? Let's see if there's a buyer in the market. Just gonna do a little damage control at 558. I'm gonna take one off.
Players really giving you the grief.
I'm taking one off at 558. Come on, fill it. Just I took one off. Just one left.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice recovery.
Yeah. So I want to reverse this bullshit. Then get fucked both ways. 62. Want to see 555 break. Minimum. Not liking it. Let's see. View up on the NQ is 490. On the ES 4444. It's 900.
What are you talking about?
I was just talking about the view up is for the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you use the full session or RTH or both?
I use both. Usually the main one would be the whole session. But
that's what I use.
Somebody has smashed 1200. 900 and 330 at 65. Let's see if we get a nice move down now from here.
So did he pull? Oh yeah, he pulled off the. He gone.
68. Man, that 558 was a nice close. Of one of them. Hey, nothing basically happened. Nothing, right? Nothing. Didn't make any crazy moves.
Nope.
Didn't even take out the overnight highs.
Couldn't even close the cash gap from yesterday.
Yeah,
RTH.
it just did nothing. It's just like took everybody's easy money. And there is some selling coming in after hitting that 75.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I find these tough to execute playing both sides. Like I don't do that now. I'm just like trying to hold one side. Like I would try multiple times, to try this reverse, like to see if they make kind of a lower high going up back to 72 or something. But I've got burned that way. And in these kind of situations where you're like, motherfucker, I got like fucked on the way up and I'm getting fucked on the way down too. That happened
It's
to
like
me.
you closed your short too early by
Yes.
the dip. Yeah.
Yes.
I've done that before.
Where should I close it? 509? 510?
Yeah, Tesla 500 would be a good spot for an exit.
I'll just get it at 508. 508 and 508 and a half. Let's go with this. I'm just looking on the footprint. Do you look at that, like the ones like with the zero bids and just like the asks?
No.
Kind of in the middle where it's like there's nothing traded on the bid, just like complete bazooka.
Yep.
Those do get filled often, but like.
Yeah, they do. I think the fallacy on that though is like, are you gonna trade back to it or just take the retest?
Yeah, even those things.
A lot of people try to trade back to it and not wait.
But the tricky part of that bullshit was that like happened when that volume build up happened on the 540-50, right? So it still went up like 50 points before it fills you. So it's not a trade right there and then. But it's a trade when you're like, if you're able to catch the move, the turn, then you can be like, okay, I may just take one off there, see if there's any bids there. Do you have any trade on, Leo? Nothing.
No, I took a short and got stopped.
Okay. So you tried like 530-40, right? Some in that area? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It started to go... I took like a couple off with just a few points, just trying to like scalp that because I wasn't really sure what was going on, and then I decided to cut it. But I actually made like a concerted effort to stop trading news events.
Yeah, me too. I'm just like doing it for the stream entertainment, but it's probably costing me right now money. It's fine. I was up like good money in the morning. Yeah. So plus it was not known that I'm gonna lose money for sure. It was like, wow, the first trade I did, I just didn't close it. Like those motherfuckers just didn't take out the lows. That was the most evil part. I would have closed that. The one shot we took at like 491, that just like went 100 points straight down. That was a great trade. Like they didn't even poke the lows. That's where I would have think about, just like let's close it here. They just didn't give that opportunity and all the way back up, and the breakout over 500 was like just dirty.
Yeah, you got to realize that they're gonna squeeze higher. I think that was a good notes for the old notebook.
Yeah. It's just execution error. Like the second one, the 550s, I didn't put a tight stop again. It cost me another $50-$60. That was stupid. And nothing with the trade. It could have worked. It did produce like 10, 15, 20 points. But like it's execution, right? Where you're taking off on. And doing it with the stream, it's just kind of like in the middle of thing and the news events. It's like not really focused. So just explaining my bullshit. That how I'm down $125. Still not out of the game, huh? Still not. I wouldn't consider myself dead right now. And market be like, just hold my beer. Let me give you 4,500, man. Are they gonna close it? Where is the close? Just can't take out 550. Just
Yeah,
take.
they've got to take.
What's
take it out.
Strazy saying? Just take one tick with 10 lots, and you're back to break even. Dude, it will be the most tragic stream ever if I did that and I didn't get that one tick and I ended up blowing my account. I would just kill myself if that were to happen, and probably sue you. Imagine like not getting one tick on 10 lots and blowing up all your money. That would be mad.
One tick.
I know, it's
Thank you.
just like fucking one tick. I didn't even get a one tick on the NQ, and that thing took like, I don't know. It's just liquidated at 2 ticks.
That's hilarious.
Trading with a $500 account. 10 lots. Jesus.
You can do that on AMP.
What's Jingle's position right now? Oh, short.
Jingle's position is fucked.
Jingle's position is he's fighting. I would say not fucked. I'm fighting.
No, you're good, man.
But probably, yeah, these evil fucks. Like, come on, take them out now. Back to the open. So we still have an hour. This is where the greedy monster kicks in. It's like, you know what?
Right.
Just pull that 508 target. Maybe we get just 100 more in a straight line, Oh, man. That's okay.
Good trade working out.
Yeah.
Look at how they've stacked on the offer pretty well.
Yeah. Like, this is what sellers really want to see. It's like just like no traction above. It's like holding the line and pushing. At yesterday's settle on the ES. Oh man, I want to snatch this one. Fuck. My finger is on the flat button right here. Okay, I'm closing it. Down like 100. That's fine. But we'll enter again if they offer higher. Just at the bottom of the low volume node, right, Leo? On the NQ.
We just bounced off yesterday's POC.
Yes. So ES tested yesterday's settle, and NQ gave a ledge 530. So
Buy zone at 44 and covered at 66. Do they work? Yes. Joe, I don't even have an ES chart. Couldn't even tell you. I tried to pull one up before we jumped on the stream because Jingle was like, "Oh yeah, this level in ES," and I'm like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." 44. I started to build one. Oh, look at this.
Fuck it, man. I'm trying along.
Shit. No way, dude.
I am trying along. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna. It's okay if I get fucked both ways. That's fine. No, don't do that. I can say that, but you don't have to do it, market. No, big boy jingle. I'm gonna short here. Market's like, hey, take it. I'm long.
Dude, we didn't even trade like 4 or 5 points in ES on that stop run.
Yeah. Oh God. The jingle flip 540.
Jingle's long now.
Yeah, I was getting whacked below there, so probably hoping some people whacked there might just cover and take us higher. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's just so much selling on the ES. And just on the small time frame, like a tick chart, it's like a trend line break to the upside. I was like, okay, I'll try it. Let's see what we get. It's working for now.
Everyone pray for Jingle.
Yeah, and what's my stop? I'm using 25. So 16 points, $30. Update on the PNL, we are down like $75 right now. So 30 more points. So back to, I don't know, yesterday settle 581. I'll probably close it 580. If I get 580, I'll take it. Sounds reasonable, Leo?
Sounds good to me.
Let's see what we get. Come on, squeeze the fucks who didn't cover. Greedy bastards like old Jingle Bell like 15 minutes ago. He's not getting the open. He's getting squeezed at fucking, I don't know, 15,700. 14,700. Go Bulls. Oh God. Does it happen to you, Leo? You switch your side and you're like, fucking, I'm not even looking at the market information. Just go. Like, I'm bullish now. Just like, fuck everything. It's like, my logic has gone out of the window. Like, I'm off the rails already. So,
that's called tilt.
Yeah. Come on, push it.
Or ego.
I'm gonna close this one at 581. If I get it. I hope it lines up with the ES test of yesterday's high from at 66. 66 and 3/4. I'm just gonna go put a break-even stop. It shouldn't go down there now.
Larry said we're dumping.
What?
Larry said we're gonna dump.
Let's see. It's a pretty heavy negative delta on the ES.
Wish I had my ES charts all dialed up.
You don't have like ES together. You don't like put side by side.
I don't have any ES anything lately. I started working on an ES chart book.
Yeah.
But it's not anywhere close to being ready.
Okay.
You would make fun of it.
Like ES, I think just needs to pop one kind of downtrend one time, like with the negative delta. I think we'll see the squeeze to the upside again. But like I'm probably wrong if 57 breaks again. But I'll be stopped out if 54. That's what I'm watching. 540. But I've already have my break-even stop, and my target is 581. Come on, one push. Funny thing is, NQ delta is quite positive. ES is negative. Come on, 582 NQ. Come on, give it to me. This is a moment where I think I'm, stab at the trade, just snatch a profit. Just trying, market. I'm trying a good practice. Give me my target
30
fill.
points is a good trade, man.
It is. I might have to bail. Just 2 more minutes. Hang on, Jingle. 582. Hang on. Hang tight. 12 points. Come on. Push it. Come on, guys. Yes, go. Go. Algos. Yay! Yay! We got it. Nice trade. We are almost break even. It was a fun episode. What do you say, Leo? All the shenanigans we did. Didn't any make money, but didn't lose much either. Like $20 down. That's probably commissions. Oh God. Nah, not trading shit. Chilling out.
I'll Venmo you some money to buy coffee.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I got the move. That ES, like that down move, people like really hit the bid a lot. And one downtrend line break and everybody just rushes to cover. Even though if we sell back again, but depends. Like if you're scalping, right? That's like 6-7 points on the ES is like $300. So small little trades, but like having the clarity what you're going for is the thing before you enter. Yeah, I'm not gonna fade myself and get fucked again. I'm just gonna let it run. Watch it. Let it run. And nice trade, Jingle. Thanks. Least paid. I least got paid. 400 trapped. I think we test 595 again on the NQ, and if that thing holds, we'll probably sell. But if 595 and above is accepted, this is probably going to run into the end of the day. That's what I think. What do you suggest? What do you think, Leo? From here, you see any trade?
Not right now, no.
Yeah, I'm just looking at 595. See if that thing kind of, makes a wick or kind of it gets up and starts to hold. Is anybody selling?
I think we faded. I'm actually surprised ES didn't.
I'll try one last short right here, 594 with a tight stop. If that works, that works. Otherwise, $595. Just give me a fill, man. Don't make me chase now. And now don't get my stop. Oh, God. Okay, some promise. Next shot is 78 or 85. Yeah, Strizzy, I hope you're wrong on this one, but I think 78 is probably what's going to happen. Just gonna give it 2 more minutes if it just like backs off. Come on, whack it down, man. Go. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Yeah. Break that ledge. 585. Go. Yes. Now just give me 200 points, please. Thank you very much. Not gonna happen. Man, it just sucks. Like, where should I put my stop? When can I put my break-even stop? Like, just give me some room. They're hanging around here. Probably getting stopped out on this one. You got stopped. No more trades. We'll try with Strizzy 78. Whatever he guesses at. We still have like an hour left.
Yep.
From my mauling, I thought like it's like 10 minutes to go. Oh my god. 78 came quite fast. I'm not shorting this. No thanks, Tracy. 85 probably. There's nothing going on right now. 650 a guy wants to sell, and 680 a guy wants to sell on the NQ. 83 we have. Trading the bigger contract is very stressful in these conditions. I don't. usually trade these events. It's just like got burned so much in the past. Do you trade usually, Leo? These kind of closes or?
Oh man,
Yeah, this is
I
fucked.
traded this morning and just was done for the day.
Yeah, it's just too much risks on these kind of like if you don't have like a big enough stop, but then money's money's leave the account too quickly with the big stop too.
I mean, yeah, it's like I don't know. Some of the rotations are okay,
Yeah,
but you can easily just kind of get jacked on a trade
yeah,
where you don't really get like an opportunity to either just cover break even or just get out. Like you just take a full stop.
yeah. Strizzy nailed the 78 right now for now. Let's see what happens. I just wasn't satisfied with NQ's upside. I think it probably if it got more higher, I'd probably do it. But right now, I still think it's going to add 40, 50 more points. Still, the overnight high is not breached, and it looks like we have been ramping forever. Wow. Should have held that long, huh? That's the bitchy part, you just never know how far it's going to go. When you're in the right trade, that's coming back to your point of having runners.
Yup, just leave them.
Yeah,
let them run.
yeah. Even if I had a couple, take one off, your stop is at break even, and the second one. It's 948 contracts waiting at
83 half.
83 half, yeah, and 650 on the NQ as well. Yeah, it's a dangerous place to short above yesterday's high. I usually don't do it. Man, did crude oil really sell off? Like, this is the shit happens when you put it in. I was like watching 94.60 on the crude, that ledge, and it's down $2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I throughout the entire stream, I just looked at it right now. Weird. And it's right now testing the breakout from yesterday. I feel like crude might be long. 92.65. What do you think about 4,500, Leo? Possible? Today's close?
Yes. Oh, dude, I have no idea.
Yeah, just 20 points, right? 20, 23.
I haven't looked at the ES chart in forever. I have the DOM up right now, so I can keep track with you.
How do you find just trading one instrument and not looking at the other one? Just getting used to it, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like for me, it's easier to focus on one product.
Yeah, sometimes
especially because if you're gonna trade ES and NQ.
Yeah.
Which I've tried. I've tried to do that, and mentally I'm like, well, it's the same trade, right?
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna get long in NQ or ES, I might as well just get long in the other. Then why trade both?
Yeah, I'm just looking at pivots for if I'm trading one, I'm just looking at levels on the other if that thing is.
Yeah, I'll do that. I've done that. Yep.
So when I took my trade for 540, the only reason for taking that trade was ES holding above 57.
Yeah.
So I was like, that kind of helped me because NQ was kind of still nowhere near an entry kind of trigger point, right? It wasn't near the open or the opening range. It was kind of in the middle.
I mean, it was holding yesterday's VPOC.
Yeah. I didn't look at that. VPAC. Yeah, 527. Yeah.
536
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
537.
I've just changed my layout to a less profile thing. I'm just using profile just on the ES, not on the NQ. NQ just I have a chart. So still not gotten used to looking at the box on the chart versus, just numbers on the market profile. Strazy is killing it. He was long 28 and then he gave 79. No, I didn't take it, Strazy. Fuck me. I got filled 79. Put my stop at BE. Nice. Well, sorry if we couldn't answer the questions today. Like it was like full on trading drama here. so, so with all that bullshit, I apologize if we missed some of the questions. Today was, I think, that lows thing that they didn't take out the lows on the NQ. I think that might have fucked a lot of traders.
Yeah.
That was evil, I would say. Like even when before we began the stream today, we were favoring a move up to in the FOMC, right? We were like, okay, like even if that happens, they're probably going to wick out the lows and then ramp it higher. But just that small little trick of not taking out the lows and then just mooning was like evil. I think they did that kind of bullshit in one of the days in December as well, when they didn't fill the gap, like left a couple points. I think it was like 45.80s or something, 45.70s. They just left a couple points in, and then they went like, I don't know, 250 points up, and then on the next sell they closed it. I'm like, oh man, yeah, the last ones that were looking for that trade are probably dead, especially those who were dicks for a tick. Like I was that opening trade, like that gave me like 100 points in like 2 minutes. And yeah. I didn't close any, and I closed it for plus 30, but still, right? That's the thing. It's like, dude, maybe next time. Not gonna go for the wicking thing, and the funny part is, all the next times the low is gonna probably break, right? And it's not gonna come back to retest or shit. It's just gonna go nuclear. It just happens. It's just funny how they do this kind of stuff out of sync and catch everybody. That's the beauty of these things, beauty of the markets, and the evil part. But sometimes you just like admire. Like today, what they did at the lows was, yeah, it was pretty nice. You'll say crazy, but like that was like a great move.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where what didn't happen is more important than what actually did happen.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing yesterday, right? Yesterday was a funny thing. I was waiting for the trade. So I was getting, I did long 44.40s in the morning and I took them off. Then I got chopped up at that 44.60s, right? And when it came down in the liquidation, I was like, okay, I'm going to just let them take the stops at the open, and then I'm going to get back in. And they didn't take the stops. And that was kind of a big sign again. People, the buyers were strong. That's why they like ended up closing at the highs. They took out the stops on the other side. It's like small little nuances, right?
Yep. Gotta pay attention.
Yeah, it's like, why wouldn't they like sell 20 points with those like 20,000 of icebergs and all that bullshit and not come 2 points down? It's like they're telling everybody to like look the other way and join them, kind of their tweet of saying, join us.
Join us. Simple.
Yeah, just buy as many as you want and put a stop one tick below the open and you're probably good. On that last push down at 601, I was thinking of getting long at 595, where I actually put the last short on. They just didn't do it. Probably we'll get one more chance. It's like still 45 minutes left. This thing can like still pull moves, into the last hour. Weird things happen with these news things. Pablo, yeah, give me your slim and I'll sign her forehead. Oh my god, Strizzy going nuclear in the chat. No, just inverse jingle. Go fuck off, Strizzy. By the way, like 97 people here. So we'll be doing another one of these streams on Friday. And we'll be bringing another fucker. Like just Jay Strizzy on. This is coming on. He's coming on.
My. You should get Sam on.
Man, that guy is just. I've listened to his some of this. He posts his links for morning call sometimes when he thinks he's being like fucking super smart or something. And oh god, that guy is just like a fucking nuclear straddle. Like if this thing takes out, like the worst universe is crashing to the upside. If the lower level goes, like it's like fucking zero. It's like, okay, dude. Thanks for the levels. They're probably never gonna hit. I still remember his bullshit from when Trump got COVID. He was like, S&P is gonna limit down for 4 days. It's gonna limit down for 4 days. 25. Yeah, and it's like 2,500 is going to come. Do not listen to these guys. And big funds, institutions are like 3,200. Okay. Who wants to sell? We are here. Did you trade during the pandemic, Leo?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Crazy.
It's fucking nuclear. Like I didn't trade. I didn't trade that.
You
probably would have been smoked.
On for dear life.
Yeah, that's crazy. Limit ups, limit downs. Insane. We're probably gonna have that time one more again, but like who knows how many years. Like we do have once in every 8 to 10 years one shit show where like everything is just like off the rails and we're dying. BBB Strizzy Sam would get 100k views. Rippy. I don't know. It's how I would rate somebody's trading ability who has a consistent stream of subscription selling profits. You have like kind of unlimited capital. Not sure how I feel about that. Like Sam playing all these lotos and stuff. Probably skilled, is a good trader, but I'm not shorting shit. I'm not shorting shit. Probably you should all short. This is when the person who has been shorting from 491 says at 620 that he's not shorting shit. There's probably some information there. $85 is the weekly close. So there is something there. Not really. It's the prior week's close before that. You should probably all short this NQ and just enjoy 100 points. It's kind of breaking the trend line. I can see. What's the situation on? Yes, look at that. Look at that fake out, Leo. This range. Back above here. So if this thing holds 45.27, probably. Let's see how it plays out. Crude oil is just fucking going. It's tanking. It's $91 right now. Mother of all liquidations in crude oil right now. If somebody wants to catch a knife and get fucking blown out, probably do it.
Pull up the chart. Or do you have a DOM open?
Who should? Jake, take the ES. There's no H3. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Let's make it bigger for the impact of red candle. Oh, God.
Takes a minute for your stream to catch up. Oh, there you go. Oh my goodness.
Oh, God. It's just nuclear. I tweeted here at 94.60 that I'm looking at entering short this bullshit. And Shooter, I think, is Shooter on the stream? He was probably trading crude oil. If he took that short, he's probably like a millionaire right now. Is Shooter in the room? If he is, can we get an update on his crude short? Jesus.
Crazy. What's the reason behind that move?
I think that's their inventory report came out or something, and the FOMC minutes too. So. I don't even have levels for crude, but it's not looking good. I'm gonna try long 595 if I get a chance. $5.95. It's just making it difficult for the shorts. Like small little fades, but nothing of any significance. Like nobody cares. Like if you're above yesterday's highs. Like, the bulls won't panic. Don't give a fuck. They'll just press the buy button. All they see is that 483 and a half guy. Yeah, it's going higher. They're going after strizzy stops. What's your PNL for the day, Wall Street Jingle? For the day, I'm up. Like, I'm 950. But I'm down $50 on the stream live. Yes, trading like a maniac. Just looking at the bullshit, like not taking my 100-point ripper. That was a mistake. And the second one, that 550 in the middle of the range, like diddling, that was another 100. So I just like puked 50 points and 150 to $200 due to just completely poor execution, despite having like decent entries. But it happens, right? Trading the news event on a stream for fun. But hey, it's a micro. And it's a stream, right? So we have Leo on. We had to make an interesting episode. And we did make it kind of interesting. What do you guys think? Was it?
I had a good time.
Yeah, I'm glad. And no, I was trading the micros, yes. But I caught that 665 short, so it melted down, I don't know, 250 points. So some scalps with the bigger E-mini, some here and there, some losses, some good trades, some bad trades. Overall, speed, great time. Glad you liked it. How many contracts you trade, Jingle? In this volatility, I'll just trade one E-mini for scalping, and if I want to swing, I'll hold like 3 to 6 micros. Leo should be a recurring guest. What do you think, Leo?
I'm down.
That's great.
Stream.
Yeah, we'll probably work something out with your nice alpha from your delta charts and your order flow thing.
I'll just fade you though.
Fuck you. go fuck yourself.
We'll add an indicator for short.
And the worst thing for the stream would be I would be like trading like a fucking ninja that day, and you will be like blowing out. I'm just gonna have one of those days. It happens to me when I finally give in to actually, fade somebody or trade in the direction of somebody. I not even like just like fuck my own trades up, but I also like make sure I absolutely pick the worst time to fade somebody or take their trades. I've done this with Adam Set so many times where he's like, I finally agree that, okay, dude, let's just do this. And like, we're both getting like up the ass. But the thing is, he has stops and I don't. So I am just like dying.
So basically, he's practicing disciplined trading, and you're just taking it up the ass.
I know, but he also like if you take like fucking 4-point stops for like 30 times, that's also like taking it up the ass. So, man, when it gets volatile and like those paper cuts like really get crazy. So, yeah, but like, and so I just I also remember like one time with Jimmy Jude. Like, I would never take his trade ever, like, for the entire fucking year. And one time when I actually took the trade, like, based on, like, he had an idea, I got him fucked too. So I was like, so I was like, remember that breakout from those lows in October from 4260s, where everybody was going for the 200 DMA, and they got everybody? So that was the time. So from that day, I kind of made it a moral responsibility that if I'm actually taking somebody's trade, I need to DM those guys and tell them, hey, dude, I'm actually joining you on this one. If you ended up getting tortured or getting fucked, like, I told you, you don't say that I didn't tell you.
That's hilarious.
It's crazy. I find it so weird. And another thing, like, it's just not happened with once. So now I have example with Seth. I have with Jimmy Jude. And I'll also tell you, this one guy who was fucking right throughout the pandemic, every call, and I took just the one trade that didn't work. You want to guess who that guy is?
No.
I'll give you a hint. He's a hedge fund trader. He's a hedge fund guy. He's often right. Great macro guy.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Rico.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that dude was fucking like right almost on the big picture call every time. And you remember, and the one trade I took was actually a very funny trade. It was actually a casual trade. I had like $30 lying around with Bitcoin when it was like, I think 40,000 or something. And I said, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm going to sell Bitcoin. I'm going to buy this Shiba crap that he tweeted about the other day. I bought that shit. I sold my $40 of Bitcoin and I bought that crap shit Shiba Inu, and that thing fucking tanked, and Bitcoin is still the same value. And I'm like, dude, I'm the fucking worst.
That's hilarious. I haven't seen him tweet much. Did he go away again?
I think so. He's just like, I think he's focusing on his stuff.
Helen, Rico, yeah.
I just took a small long. It's getting fucking volatile, but I'll just hold it. 83 still probably going to get filled, right? Let's hope so. Trying to break even on the stream, so need to make $50. Probably profit would be nice. I'm gonna set my stop right there, 590. Just long one. Yeah, so it's been funny. So then I'm like, I made this rule. I'm like, fuck everybody. You know what? Even if I'm not even the worst at times of like picking trades. Sometimes I also find the best guy, and get fucked with him the one time he does. So I'm like, dude, you just gotta make your own system. It's crazy.
I think you just have to trade your own.
Yeah, your own personality,
plan.
your own plan, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's so different. But like,
you know what? Like, it sucks even worse when you get influenced by somebody else.
Yeah, and you give up your own good trade that you were having. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It has happened to me a lot. I think it happens with everybody who's new to trading.
It's also like a mental mind fuck when you.
Yeah, it does.
When you get fucked by somebody else's trade versus your own.
Yeah, it's like, oh man.
Yeah, because you can be like, oh, I was just wrong.
I know.
Take your stop.
Yeah, nobody to blame, right?
And then like you take somebody else's trade, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Because you give it like, extra room. You're like, okay, well, maybe it's like, maybe you add to it or something. Like, you just do dumb shit. I think you even do like dumber shit than what you would normally do. With your own trading.
Yeah, I also think like there's some people who just like don't do their own analysis and just follow trades. They also do very well. It's just when you take somebody else's shit and you kind of blend it with your own shit, and you double guess and you just fucking, do nothing. That's when you get fucked. If you just want to follow, some people just follow with stops and risk management, right? And that could work out too. Like if somebody's working, I know there are some people who trade really well based on like just following people, and they just manage the risk and stuff. People who are working and that kind of stuff. But like if you
know how you do that long term though.
I also don't know how, but like some people like trade really fucking small, And so that way, but like you can't like copy somebody like for a living if that's your sole gig, right? I don't think that's possible.
I'm just waiting for my guy to tweet. Just I wake up in the morning, wait for him to tweet, and then I take his trade.
Yeah. Thinking of being stupid and pulling the stop, but I don't know why. How that will help me.
I mean, rejecting that little per day close area. Separate distribution, kind of.
Yeah.
Double topping structure doesn't look good for go into the close.
For longs or shorts?
Longs.
I'm just trying one long. I'll see if we just pop everything here, like go bazooka to the upside. I still think like ES above yesterday's highs is, and NQ my 595 just absorbed. So.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, I mean your entry's good.
Yeah, just a small ledge there. 615. It's back above yesterday's highs. And 625. I think, should I take the profit? Is there any reason to take the profit except from I'm up 20 points? Are they really gonna push? Finger on the flat button. I think it's time to make break even stop, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking 665. Like if things work out on this one. Before getting stopped out, of course. Let's just see if we get on the stream. Let's just put the target in and pretend we're not there. 665.
Break even stop.
Yeah, break even stop, 665. If we get it, we get it. We are actually in profit now, $10 right now if I was to close it here. But like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just take it. Are we shorting 83 Jingle? That's a tough question. I would not short 83. I would see what happens at 85. And if 85 gets bid, then 90. It's so close to 4,500, right? But again, this is a bear market, eh? And until we don't have a new all-time high, until we just puke everything, it's an. I'm closing it. You know what? Fuck it. If we get 595 or our stop here again, we'll just try one more long. 4665. But like we are totally even now. we made fuck all nothing. All this
I have
fuck.
to make enough to buy a coffee.
One
tick.
995. 995. Actually, I'm down $5. $5. You know what the worst thing would be? Trying to get $5 and getting smoked for 50. Oh god. Let me get into my Cheetos mode. 2 point. Probably get fucked that way. Let's just chill. We'll probably fade 85 if that bid, or we will get near the lows of this kind of small little balance that we are forming, which would be 595 to that area. See guys, this is what not you should not do. Paper hand your good trade. Crude actually bounced, eh? 90.92. That's some wick. I have fun trading today on the stream. Could have done like few things better, but it was enjoyable. It was a good episode, I would say, in terms of all the moves that we tried to do. So I really enjoyed that first short, even though we didn't like take good profit on there. Rest what I enjoyed. I really enjoyed flipping my short at 540. That was pretty nice. Finally giving up on the short and not getting stuck at the open, looking for the open. Couple good trades, those. Do you think you could solely trade off market profile? I mean, people do, but I don't. I just keep market profile on the side to just look at those small nuances. If I actually look at them, if there's a poor highs, poor lows, that kind of stuff, right? And at the end of the day, I would just mark all those things and kind of bring it onto my main execution chart, which would be like a 10-minute and a 2-minute chart I trade on. So where I know if we are close to those references or not. That's how I use market profile. How do you use it, Leo? Do you just watch it all the time, or you just more a chart guy and just watching it for the nuances?
I'm just have it help me identify balance areas.
Yeah.
Just kind of understand the bigger picture.
Yeah.
But I don't really trade off of it intraday. I will reference singles and poor high and poor low and that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't really have a trade set up off the TPO chart.
Either thing you use, in the end, you're combining all those stuff to get to the same basic thing. You'll see what the poor lows look like on the market profile, and then you look at the chart. I would say this is the thing I would have done more of. I was just more into market profile when I started. I didn't use charts too much. I think I should have used charts alongside market profile, for the bigger thing. And it just helps with the pattern recognition, to see, okay, this is what a swing failure looks like, this is what a poor low looks like, this is how 3 times we tapped this poor lows and then it finally gave, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I think trading overall is complex. You just can't say one thing, this is my trade. It's more than that. It's just it's more complex than people think it to be. But end of the day, once you understand those complex things, then you have to simplify that thing and execute. That's the hard part.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I see this level, I see this kind of, but how do I get in the trade? I still work on those things to see, how do I do it? Because I really hate, as I said, chasing momentum trades. For example, if I would say, if it hits X level and I need it to go below this to confirm, and then it's just going down, and I really don't want to short it. Get back in the trade on that side, because the fear of getting trapped, even though you get in and then let the market prove you were early, but that fear kind of stops you from getting into that trade. So it's just finding out what suits you. But the worst thing I did in my first year, I would say, for 6 months, is if I couldn't get it on the trade that I had idea for, now I'm missing out that boat, I would just start fucking fading it. That was the most ridiculous thing that I did so many times. For example, if I'm saying, okay, for example, right now I'm saying let NQ break 595 and I want to get short, and then it breaks 595 and it's fucking at 550, and I ended up buying it because I didn't short it, and then it goes another 100 points down. That's happened to me a lot of times. So now I'm okay, dude, if you fucking miss it, you miss it. You chill out. Wait for the next a retest, and it will come. Like, it's not like it.
They always retest.
They always do it. Like, if you think like you missed the boat, this is probably the wrong game. Like,
just wait.
Yeah, it's exactly like right now. I took the long. I had to wait. Like, it was just like doing nothing at 6, 20, 30, 40. And I'm like, okay, let it come back where I got fucked, 595 area. And they did, and I entered. So that was one trade. And all these trades that we take, like, and while controlling risk, you can really make a lot of money because you have an edge now if you can manage the risk and see all these small little nuances. But it's like the hard part is like getting stopped out like 3 times and letting that fourth one, when you finally get it right, making a multiple of those losses. It takes time. It's easier said than done, I would say. But yeah, that's like Adam said, does exactly the opposite of what I do. That's why he makes money. He'll get fucked getting into a position like 6 times, but when the 7th time he fucking gets it, he's riding that thing for the other side of the range, which is like 150 points away in ES. But then I just realized like I don't have that, emotional capacity to hold. So I just find out a new system and I trade that now and try to control my risk that way. And like I said, like Leo said, like everybody's different, right? Your own system. Some will probably find 3 times 10 points easier. Some will find like 30 in one go easier. So risk reward, that kind of stuff. How was your session, Leo? Today?
Good. Yeah, I had a good session this morning. And
that's nice.
My plan was just not to trade.
Yeah, the FOMC. Yeah. That kind of makes sense.
Those 2 shorts I took. Just taking a stab at it with you, just for the entertainment.
Yeah. I know. There was this funny article I read. I think it was a couple months ago, and they said like teenagers' ability to take risk just like fucking exponentially goes high if somebody's observing them. Like, they wouldn't do the shit by themselves that they will do if somebody's watching them, kind of thing. So I was like, fuck, man, like the same shit I get into trading. Like, I've put on a stream, I just like have to have a position on. So I was like, when I started again after that little pause that we had from the last one, and I was like, I'm not gonna put shitty trades on except when I willingly want to do them, and still not getting hurt if like it just like fucking goes against me like crazy. So
yeah,
that's the thing.
Are you always trading when you stream?
I usually put like 1 or 2 trades on depending upon if I have something carried over. I usually, like, when I started again, I just like think like I did like last week, and I was like, okay, let's just have fun. Like, some people really enjoyed it. We had like 40-50 people coming in, hanging out. I said, like, let's just chill out. And I would try to be flat or pick days that I don't want to trade. I was like, okay, you know what? I don't have to trade every day of the week. I can probably just chill out a couple days if I have nothing going on and just like trade very small positions. Like, that doesn't affect my week at all. So that's what I usually do. I wouldn't put a big trade on when I'm like streaming. I usually stream in the afternoon. So whatever I've done in the morning, it's done. I'm not like chasing loss, or if I have profit, I'm sitting comfortably. Like today I had a profit, it was fine. If I had a loss, I'd probably be pissed, but like it is what it is. So try to put on like couple trades, but I'll just like put like commentate on bullshit, what's happening. There they popped it, 83.
Yeah. Got the 50 algo going.
Yeah. 665, 84. Oh man, like these momentum trades, like sometimes I would just like get in right here on that small little 4-point pullback, right? Like, okay, like just get me in, and then it'll just like go against me 10 points. Like I've done every bullshit on these kind of momentum moves to get fucked, like, and it's sometimes it's like, I don't know, like how do they always get me? Like it just never continues when I buy this thing. So you're like, oh my god, you know what? I should just not do it. That's a nice wick on that. Back below 78.
Yeah, they just popped them high and
Yeah, just like
back.
came back in pretty quick. Let's see if they go back more. 83 and 5, 900 lots.
Huge from an imbalance perspective. Well, the 900 lots.
Yeah.
It's good enough. Oh.
Trying to make $5. That would be insane, man. Getting smoked here would be crazy. Okay, Leo, if you have to make $5 here, which side would you lean on? Long or short?
I'm short. You're risking 1 to make 5? So hard.
Not risking 1. I don't even have a stop defined, so so making 5, losing 100. I'm just thinking like if I can get anything on to get back into positive territory. Who knows? We get another 595 long. That would be a good opportunity to scalp it. But just hesitant to buy it here because it's kind of nowhere. Or short it. Yeah, probably short would make sense, but I'm not comfortable shorting NQ here with 650 wanting to get filled. Going to get smoked for 30 points. This is when you force trade, boys. This is when you force trades. Look what happens. Lesson coming in a theater near you, in a stream near you. Oh my god, I have to trade. Look what happens when you have to trade. Is it done? Like, still 5 minutes left.
Dude, you could have gotten it. I said short. Get fucking short.
I'm gonna fade you, Leo. I'm gonna fade you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Don't have anything on, but just the conflict inside to press the button is high right now. Which side you gonna choose, Jingle? The suspense. Oh, God.
Short.
620, Leo's killing it. Do I have anything on the chart? Like a fucking 10 charts open. Like, can I spot any one trade?
Oh, look at it. Come on. Gary took the trade. Oh, there you go.
I bought it. 602. I'm gonna get crushed. No! No, don't fail me. Go. Oh, God. Die. Don't kill me. Go.
Where did you get filled? 02? Okay.
We closed. $9 profit. we did it. Oh my god. Like, this is how you do it. When you need boys, this is how you do it. We closed 9. Actually, we made profit more, but this is including commissions. So I don't even know how to.
Broker.
Yeah, this is including commissions because I don't see just see the account balance. So we started this stream at 1,000. We are at 1,009. That's funny. It was a good one. It was a good one. I really enjoyed it. Good session.
That's the lesson. Take the 30 point short from Leo and the 30 point long from.
I'm okay. Like I don't. I'm like I don't want to fade Leo here because he's calling for a short, but I'm gonna just let this one get extended and then fade it to get my money. So I was like, if the market gives me 595, I'll take it, and then it's just about getting filled. I was scrambling on that 600. I was like, man, if they really like break that low, it's not coming back.
Oh my gosh!
For another 50.
Yeah. Yep. That point, they break the low there, you're toast.
Oh God. Is Leo? We're working on orderflowlabs for MotiveWave, right?
Yeah, it's almost done.
Okay. Is it gonna be just like with something that comes with every MotiveWave? I mean, like, is it gonna be compatible with like all the versions or just the new ones?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Is it gonna be a backward compatibility? That would be awesome.
I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Okay.
I assume you probably need the order flow package.
I see.
But I don't know about backwards compatibility.
I would just buy this shit like all day, as long as ES is above 65, 595. Just keep buying it. Buy. If it breaks, we all die. That's fine. But what a dull day in terms of like market giving new information. Nothing.
Yeah. I agree.
Actually, one little thing like that wick was nice, like 84.5 on the ES, but NQ did nothing. So I like to see both of them do something like that. We'll see. Well, that 595 is a good level. I don't know why I have it written down. It's just like I have it and I trade it.
It's 595. I have it marked. I have 88 marked.
Okay.
It's a monthly POC.
Okay.
Developing POC.
And is just sitting on support trying to break it.
Where we go.
Yeah.
Break it.
582. Do we get it?
560.
560.
Yep. Good test that. Oh, come on.
ES tested that and held the previous high test. 66.75.
ES still hasn't fixed the skipped auction down there.
Where?
54. Like from 53 3/4 to 56.
Yeah,
quarter.
it didn't. Yeah. FOMC bullshit usually reverses the next day.
Yep.
This is not very encouraging for the bulls. Not at all. Like, it looks like they ramped, but like it changed nothing.
Oh no, we're back in the middle of the balance area.
Yeah, I don't think bulls.
As far as new information, I don't think there's anything new to know.
Yeah, looking at this chart right here, we are trying to get back to. We are at 70 right there, right in the middle. Nothing.
Yeah.
Now,
Damn, look at Fucking CL.
Yeah, CL is nuked.
Holy shit.
So I think I don't even know how to draw bullshit here. That'll be kind of. So it'll be just see to here. Here we if we balance more and go there, or balance and break down, and then probably we are going to test the weekly open. Depends what happens tomorrow, but either way, we are right at the 50% area from that last swing high, and we still haven't filled the gap. That's that's the most bullshit part. So it'll be interesting few sessions. Should we just call it a day, Leo? Market's closed.
Yep.
Thank you very much for coming in. I had a good time. Yeah, we had some good trades on. Fun. Yeah, it was fun.
I'll have to figure out how to make a dueling one.
Yep. Strizzy, thanks for coming in. 78, 85. Yeah, good levels as always. Thanks, Flurry. Thanks for coming in. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. We'll probably do one in a couple weeks or whenever Leo gets time. I'm just gonna close the stream in a minute or so. All right, Leo. Have a good day.
You too, man. Chat later.
Yeah. All right, folks. Have a good day. Good night.